Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Survival with Spruce. I got stuck there. Could have been way cooler. Or was going to be way cooler than I thought. But, in this episode I have a couple of things planned. But first I have to catch you guys up with what happened, or the amount of grinding I did off camera. As you can see over here, this wasn't your last episode, and that's because one of the first things I established after, after episode 1 came out was elysium a gunpowder farm, which is probably one of the most useful farms in the world. Because, you know, once you get elytra, you're going to kind of need this. Those blocks still haven't despawned, that's crazy. But basically, you know, we come over here, there's a bit of a, up there, I'm just going free cam. There's a bit of an AFK platform up here, you know, with glass, and then the stone slabs. But then we come in here, the gunpowder farm. It's just a bunch of, you know, snow golems with the platforms that only creepers can spawn on. They shoot them, creepers fall down there, go into soul campfires, because soul campfires do more damage than regular campfires. If you didn't know that, I'd be really surprised. But yeah, that's the gunpowder farm. It does about 2 stacks of gunpowder every 10 minutes. So if you want to do the math on that, I don't know if it's 2 stacks. It's over a stack, so it's about a stack and a half, stack and 40 every 10 minutes. So, you know, 1 day or 1 night cycle. But yeah, that's the one of the farms we established. The other farms I'll have to show you later on, but the next part, I'm gonna have to show you guys the interior of the house. We finished up the interior. The exterior, not so much, but that's a project for a different episode that I've planned. But before I show you guys the interior of the house, there's another thing I'd like to show you. It's another farm we have over here. If you didn't see episode 1, you're probably wondering, how did you get all of this insane gear? Well, if we come down here, while I was strip mining, I ended up coming across a double zombie spawner. So, of course, you know, this is a very simple zombie farm. They come down here, get pushed into the bubble elevator, they come up, drop down, and then we use our sweeping edge 3 on the arm stand, and, you know, get all the materials. And yeah, that is how we've got mending. Actually, that's not how we have mending, but we have max enchantments on everything. You know, thorns, unbreaking 3, prot 4 on everything, respiration, feather falling. The only enchantment we don't have is sneak, which, you know, that's from an ancient city, and that's a story for a different day. Yeah. As for the mending, there is a village that is over in that direction from our house, and I turned one of the villagers into a zombie villager, turned him back, and then got him to mending. I don't usually like trading with villagers. The only trade you literally have to do is mending. And I just kind of go over there, get one villager, get the mending, and then just put it on all of my stuff. And then as for, you know, getting the other enchantments, I just keep putting it through the enchantment table until I get what I want. And then I'll combine like 2 pieces of armor. You could say that's quite inefficient. You know, you could just make a villager like breeder and then get all the villagers all max enchantments and make it way easier for yourself. But I just prefer it that way, and then, you know, I'll just sit there for like 10 hours watching like streams or YouTube videos and stuff. But yeah, you can see that it is not very far behind our house, which is a good thing, because at some point I'm going to make a railway system over to there. And you see we have a bee farm now, one-way entrances for the bees, because I needed waxed copper for the waxed copper bulbs that I added on the inside. You can see them right now. If we walk in here, you can see it's like a little porch area. You come in, and then there's a little shoe rack. You open up the door, get into the house, have a nice little view. It's a good little like area, little nice. I don't know what to call this area. Technically, it'd be a living room, but there's not really chairs in here. Then we come in here, got these arches and nice carpet, and then a little bit of a gap in the middle, you know, make it feel more spacious. Then we have our little, what is this called? A fireplace? And then I got our logs on the side here to feed the fireplace. I do like that design with the chiseled tuff. I do think it fits in nicely with the stairs and stuff. Then we come over here, we have our little inlet with candles. Very nice. And then we come over here, got our kitchen, got our stove, our sink, our bread out, and a working fridge, of course. You know, always need a working fridge in every Minecraft kitchen you build. Then we have this, let the air in, you know, maybe what you're cooking is burning up and smelling, you know, because I'm not that good of a cook. And then we come in here, we have this other little porch area. It's smaller, but we have armor stands here. And I tried to do yellow dye on like the leather armor to make it look more of like a rain jacket or a raincoat, basically. And then over here is with this space, I originally was going to make this into a storage area, but I kind of just made it into a secondary, like a guest room. You know, they get their own little space to live, little bunk bed. You know, nice and cozy up here. And as for the actual bedroom, well, if we go up here, we have our little workstation, and you can see it now. I think it's nice and good. Added the shelf. Like I said, little workstation. And then as for our closet, we have our armor and then shoes, all black, of course, because in real life I have like 10 pairs of black sweatpants, black shorts, and black t-shirts. You know, that's just how life is sometimes. And then we have our bedroom, of course. Add the crimson log, you know, offset from everything, make it look like you know, this is more personalized to me, you know, besides like the regular interior of the house. And then we have our TV. With the painting pack we have, it has mobs' faces on the 1x1s. So I put the Enderman on the side to make the TV look like it's a black TV, when in reality it's just, you know, glass. I don't even know why I used glass. I could have just used black wool to give this impression instead. Oh well, you know, you live and you learn. But the biggest, the nicest, the craziest feature is the downstairs of this house. You come downstairs, you come in here, and this is where our storage is. You know, we have running low on stuff, actually. Got all the mobs and stuff. Oh yeah, you can see. I went to the nether. Maybe I'll show that on screen, but I went to the nether, found the nether fortress, and I got like, I think it was 40 blaze rods, and then I came back. It was some amount, because I don't like to go there multiple times in a row. I just usually go until I get what I want. And then on the back wall, we have a cooler, or a freezer. You come in here, got our meats hanging up. And then I do like adding the soul lantern instead of the regular lantern with the white. I just like the inside of this freezer. It's actually pretty cool looking. And then we have a barrel with like our regular foods, and then our good foods are in this barrel with golden apples and cooked steak, you know. But I'm probably not going to be using this after a little bit. You can see all the off-camera strip mining we've been doing. It's actually just, you know, tiring. But we're not going to be using this area pretty soon, and that's because of this hidden button right here. If we press it, a secret staircase leading down opens up, and then we come down here, have this little room. I decorated it like this. I don't know. You know, I thought it looked decent, and then you can close it up from behind by pressing this button, and just like that, secret stairway, nobody knows about it, even though I'm on a survival world by myself. I have no friends. So, like, what am I hiding from? I must be a schizophrenic or something. But yeah, as for the redstone, if we come over here, this is for the toggle switch. If we come over here, it's a very small staircase. The tutorial I followed actually was made incorrectly. This target block was redstone before, and you needed to replace that to make it actually work. It's not the most advanced staircase, but you know, you can still see the redstone. That's why it's not really the best staircase, but it's good for what it is. Now, what's actually down this bubble elevator, you might be asking? Well, this is actually the entrance to our huge underground base. I gotta decorate these walls, you know. As for the walls, you can see cherry planks with crimson planks, and then have the logs going up, and then on the intersections we put the glow, yeah. So anyways, if we go down this hall and we go in here, it opens up pretty big. I did dig all this out, by the way. This was a lot of digging. And then once I dug all this out, I was like, I'm gonna get a gunpowder farm. And then after doing that, I kind of TNT'd this room over here, which I'll show in a second. But you're kind of thinking it's kind of blank right now, but I'm kind of thinking about putting a workstation right here over the glass. And then there's going to be on 4 panels for each wall. There's going to be a different sheep for every color of wool. And we're going to have an auto shear thing set up for all 16 colors on these walls, and it'll be filled in. So that's a project for a different video. But yeah, right here, this is our bone meal farm. You know, pretty simple. Open this up. That's the on-off switch. We turn it on. You know, this is, you've seen this bone meal farm a million times. It's very simple. There's way faster bone meal farms, but for what I wanted to do on this playthrough, I didn't really need the most advanced cutting edge. You know, this is the type of bone meal farm you put on in the background, and it just grinds out, you know, bone meal for you. And then this is a chest to collect some of the material that you can turn on and off. If you didn't know, if you put a redstone torch next to a hopper, it turns off that hopper from collecting stuff. If you didn't know that, I don't know what your world you're living in, but we come down the staircase, and right here, I'm probably going to end up putting a wheat farm here, or carrot farm, just a villager farm, basically, for crops. And then it comes out into this huge big cave out here. And yeah, I'm going to make this transition to like some sort of deck, and then the deck's going to go through the cave. Comment down below what you think I should put in the cave. Because I am actually confused on what I should put in that cave. Because we have all our farms going to be over here. And speaking of farms, if we come over here, there is even more. We walk in, you can see this is unfinished. I kind of dug this out with TNT, as I said, and then filled it in. We have a little bit of a tree farm, very simple. You bone meal it yourself. You go up the bubble elevator, brings you to the top, and then you mine the tree down. Just like that, to the center. And yeah, as for what we have so far, have our automatic chicken farm set up. Auto cooks chicken and then gives us feathers. I actually had to change it up because, I don't know, Minecraft updated it at some point. Because the old chicken farm used to be, you'd have a slab here, and then you'd have just a block of lava here. And then once the chickens grew up, they'd hit the lava and go through the slab. But for some reason now, since the update happened, when the egg gets dispensed, it'll hit one of the chickens, and the chickens will jump up into the block of lava and just insta-kill them before they grow up. So what you have to do now is put a cauldron above them so they can't get hit up into lava. But then the cauldron is raised up, so they actually can't, you know, they can't touch the lava when they grow up because it's in the cauldron. So you have to put a grindstone beneath them instead of a slab, so it's slightly taller than the slab. So when they grow up, their head glitches through into the cauldron and cooks them, and then they can still drop down into there. You can see one just got cooked right there. And here's our automatic cow farm. I say automatic, but there's not really an automatic cow farm. It's just the auto cooking part that matters. So, because you still have to feed them yourself. That's why I gotta add a wheat farm down here. You have your wheat. You come up here. You flip open these trap doors. You feed your cows. And then once they're fed, the babies will fall through the trapdoors onto this platform, and then once they're done, you press this button, toggle on the lava, it spreads over, can't drop down because of the trapdoors, and then once the babies grow up, they get cooked and drop their leather and steak into this chest. And then we have our, you know, our lava cauldrons, gotta have these. I usually don't need, or we're not going to need a lot of lava on this playthrough because we're not going to be using lava buckets for our fuel. And we have our trash can over here. You can see I use the Unicode symbol of a trash can because it's just adds a lot to your builds. Honestly, if you're going to use signs in your builds, use Unicode symbols. Just look up Unicode symbols. There's thousands of symbols that you can put, and you can just copy and paste them into Minecraft. And then, yeah, this is our trash can. You put stuff in here, it's a trap chest, so if we drop stuff in here, you know, let's say, oh, I accidentally dropped my super enchanted pickaxe. It's not gonna auto take it from the hopper below because it's a trap chest, so it has to wait until you are not on it to start working. See, we go away like that, it ticked. And the redstone's very simple. It's just an observer, and then with a dispenser or a dropper, and the dropper drops it into the cauldron of lava. And yeah, that's That's pretty much what I did all off camera. That's a lot of off camera work. I'm making it look like it's not that much, but it's actually a ton of work. For a week straight, I've been doing this. I'm like so fried mentally. But in this episode, as for the two things I have planned, you might have noticed I have this huge area dug out. And that's because in this area, I'm going to be putting a super smelter. Now, what's this ladder? Well, above the super smelter, we're going to have a bamboo farm up here. I have to dig this wall out a bit more, but we're going to have a bamboo farm, and then the bamboo farm is going to auto-craft its bamboo into bamboo planks, and then the bamboo planks are going to be supplied into the furnaces as our fuel, and then after we run it for a while, there'll be a backlog chest here of, like, I'm hoping to get three double chests of just extra planks that will get backlogged after all of the furnaces and the hoppers get filled up for them. That's the plan, at least. Because, once you get this going, you have an infinite fuel source, as well as infinite free wood to craft into sticks, torches, and then, you can take the planks out of the chest, put it through the super smelter, and get charcoal, so you never have to actually go and get coal ever again, which is, pretty useful, because I don't really like strip mining. But there is something satisfying about breaking stuff with a Fortune 3 pickaxe that, I tend to enjoy. So let's get to work on this bamboo farm. The plan is to have, a flying machine bamboo farm, standard flying machine bamboo farm that everybody does. And then we're going to have a minecart running under on tracks, which is then going to lead to a little hopper station where it comes up, it'll drop all its bamboo in the hopper, and then get let go to go back onto the tracks and collect the bamboo from beneath. And then after that, we got to have the hoppers lead into an autocraft station, which then the autocraft station has to go through all the hoppers and go into a furnace array here. Let's go set that up, and I'll check back with you guys. It's not as pretty because I realized I had to put redstone blocks below to power it, so we're probably going to have to drop the ceiling down by another layer. Oh well, this is why you decorate a room around a redstone project and not put a redstone project in a room. But basically the minecart goes on the tracks below, picks up all the stuff. We have an on-off switch here because, just in case something goes wrong. But basically, yeah, so let's say it picks up, let's put bamboo in. So it picks up 5 bamboo while it's going across. And then as it gets across, it'll come here. When it hits this rail, it will start dropping items. Comparator will sense that, power this block, turn off the redstone torch, which then depowers the rail, just like so. And then it drops into the chest, into the hoppers, and delivers the bamboo through here. So now what's next is to put this into an auto crafter, probably right here. I don't know why I dug it out like this, but yeah. Probably put an auto crafter here next. And then, yeah, or I'll probably fill in all this dirt, and then I'll put in auto crafter there, but, oh, forgot to turn it off. Oop. But yeah, time to fill in all the dirt, and then make the auto crafter over there. So let's get to that. Oh, dang it. Oops. There we go. And then it powers off. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen this by any other person that's ever worked on the crafters so far in Minecraft. This is the usual setup with the bone meal, because composters, when full, have a level of 8 coming out of them. So, like, or whatever the, they have a redstone signal of 8, because, 8 slots. And then this over here is, we hit 8 slots in total. because there's no crafting recipe that needs all 9 slots. Because if you put 9, nothing can craft, and then it powers, but it doesn't power it until it has all 9 slots filled. So whatever crafting recipe you put in here, it will auto craft it. And then it spits it into this barrel. And then after that, then it has to filter down into hoppers and then get into the furnace array. Oh my gosh. I might just run out of... I think I'm just going to run out of iron. I should have set up the iron farm before this. That might have been smart, but... let's dig out where said furnaces will be. Alright, and then if I just put this here... Fill that in. Okay. It's a little bit of work. It looks better now, but... Basically, you'll come up here, fill up the minecart, you flip the lever, it'll go, deliver it all, and then the outtake is over here, and you'll see, if you hit this lever, there's a hopper minecart, and they'll get out of sync, but this will deliver it to the furnaces, and then this will collect the items, and then it'll, as we did over there, it'll bring this up, drop it all down, it'll depower it when it's dropping items, and then once all the items are dropped, it'll leave and go back, and it just collects everything. And yeah, once the outtake has all the items that, you put into the system, then you come over here, flip it off, and both of the minecarts will stop if we check. Yep. Alright, so the real question is, we have 12 furnaces. So if I put in 2, 3, if I put in 12 blocks, or we'll put in 24. Yeah, we'll put in 24. If I put in 24 blocks, we need to make sure that every single one of these furnaces gets evenly distributed by 2. So flip it on, flip it off. Okay, if we check, this should be empty. Oh, I'm so... whoever was watching this and thought I wasn't... I'm so stupid. I can't believe I forgot that you have to put hoppers over the top of them. I'm just like, of course it's going to drop into the furnaces. Oh my gosh. Well, now we have to raise this up by 1. Actually, why don't I just, lower this and, have it go on an arch up and then go above and then arch down. Oh, we have some more work to do. I'm running out of iron. I think this is the last of our iron, too. Oh, I'm gonna have to go caving soon. I don't want to. Ugh. I'm trying to kick the dirt. Ugh. Well, I guess I'll add all the hoppers. Let me just make every hopper, because the intake for the system is going to be behind right here. We're going to have hoppers coming in from the back, delivering our planks. So there's all that to put in first, too. So let me put in all of the hoppers. And then see what we can do after that. Oh my gosh. It just keeps getting more and more work every day of my life. Oh my gosh. Alright, I don't have the rails set up, but... so basically I'm going to need hoppers along the top of this, but I was putting up the hoppers for the fuel source. You can see it goes down into there. And then I realized that the backflow, because... So basically, as it makes planks, it's going to go into the chain, fuel these hoppers, and then as soon as each one gets filled with the hopper below it, also getting filled with full stacks, it'll fill up, fill up, fill up. And then, once all of these are full, the excess will be over here. So I don't know what we'll put here, but excess is going to have to go here, and then the fueling as well. But yeah, you can see the chain of hoppers. It's just a hopper chain that goes across the top, and then they all deliver it into the side of the furnaces. And as for the auto crafter, I had to switch up the design because I realized it wouldn't line up with the top chain. It wouldn't line up perfectly. But something that is crazy that I didn't know, I thought it had to craft into a barrel or a chest and then go into a hopper, which then delivers it over. But let's say, so how do we have this set up right now? Yeah, that's enough to make one set of brick stairs. We put it in this chest, it'll deliver it, and then it'll auto-craft it once it gets in the bricks, which then will spit it directly, because it just spits it directly into hoppers if a hopper's in front of it. I didn't know this until now while trying this out. So you just saw right there, it took 8 bricks, took it, spit it into here, which then put it in here, and you can see it recipe'd out, and now we have brick stairs. And then if we just go back to what it was at, this will give us bamboo planks, and then this will craft into a block of bamboo now. But yeah, I didn't know this. This is something interesting. I don't see much people doing this where it just spits it directly into a hopper, but it works like that. It doesn't just go flying. It will just automatically put it into the hopper's inventory, which then you can just put it in here. And this actually makes it like way more, you know, compact. And yeah, so then we can just put it into a chain of hoppers across. But the issue is, I have run out of iron. Well, not completely. I had a bunch of raw iron. I have 2 stacks of raw iron left. And, ooh, actually, get this. But, yeah, I'm going to need to make way more hoppers. And then after we get that across... Come out here. Once we get this to completely come across, we have to get a couple more hoppers over here. That'll come into here. And, yeah, I'm starting to realize that next episode, we're definitely going to have to hook up an iron farm, which I think I'm going to put the iron farm over by the gunpowder farm because I don't see any space over here where I want it. I'll just put the villager breeder and stuff over there because I don't really want to fit it in here. It's just not feeling like the vibe to put the villager breeder in here. Actually, it is closer, so I don't know what to do.
3 days later.
All right, so what I've decided is next episode, I'm going to put the villager breeder over at the village, of course, and then after that, we're just going to transport them over to the iron farm, or the gunpowder farm, where we're going to put the iron farm, but we'll do that next episode. So, but yeah, let me go make the rest of these hoppers, set them all up, and then also we have to set up the rails for all of these as well, because I'm stupid and forgot that that is how this works. And that. And, okay. Alright. Swapped it back. Had to scoot it one over. Once again, let me make sure this is working as well. I'll put 5 in, so we should see 5 cobblestone once again. Put that in. Easy. Now we have this. If I flip it on. Oh, look at them go. Okay. Oh, they're both going. That should stop. It's going to come back. Oh my god. Oh, it keeps going. Okay, I'm going to flip it off. It looks a bit janky. Okay, they both stop. Perfect. Okay, that's empty. We should see the outtake of 5. Perfect. Okay. Okay, let's add to it. Let's add to it. So 24 cobblestone and 12 stone. So what I'm hoping is this 24 dispenses 2 perfectly among all 12 hoppers. And then at the same time, this drops off 12 stone that would have been cooked into the outtake here. So yeah, let's hope this works. Alright, it goes across at an even speed. That's dropping off its 12 stone it collected. Then we should see 12 stone in here. 12 stone. It goes back across one more time. Turn this off. Wait for that one to come back. Oop, is this empty? It is empty. We have to make sure there's 2 in each one. 2, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1. Okay, so there's 3, 3. Okay, because of the speed up there. And then redstone blocks. I should probably place them right here, because that gets powered. Perfect. And right here. That powers. Okay. now we have to hope it perfectly delivers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We have to hope it delivers 2 perfectly to each one. Flip it on. Hopefully nothing gets interacted with. Boop, boop. Drop down. Comes back up. Seems like it would be even. Turn it off. Okay, I don't think there should be anything in the... Okay, yeah. That's the 12 stone from before. They both get delivered back. Nothing in the chest. This moment of truth, honestly. It might be too fast, honestly. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Holy shit. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's do... So another... Let's do 12 cobblestone in here. And then let's say it outtaked 6 into the outtake. So I'm not stupid, because it should go boop, 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 boop. And then if it doesn't immediately get sucked in, it eventually goes across. Alright, so if we just hit... box this in finally. So this is our intake. We deliver it here. Boop. Hit it. They both go. They both going across. This is dropping off its 6. Oh shit. Okay, it's going to go one more time round. Just like that. That comes back. Our outtake's over here. Our outtake got 6. Perfect. This comes back. And now it should be 3 in each one. That's 3, 3, 3. Another 3, 3, 3. Okay, it's working. Now I can finally wall this in. Honestly, I have to fill this in with diorite before it's I have to fill that in with smooth diorite before I forget, because then I can't do it after, because stuff will get caught in the hopper chain. So how it's going to work is, it's going to keep going, it's going to drop in until each one of these is fully full. And then once it's full, in the background, we come in here, this will be lit up. Should probably light this up so nothing spawns. You come in here, and oh! This is the overflow of planks we will get that we can just open up and look at. Easy. Back after making the flying machine. Got all the bamboo planted. Got the flying machine up, and then it was just a matter of cleaning up everything. So yeah, had to cover this all up because don't want it going into the system, and then I have to have a little entrance over here. I cleared out everything, I'm pretty sure, so there's shouldn't be anything left in the system. I think this one? Yeah. Check the second one just to be sure. Okay. And this one. Okay, there's nothing left in the system. So now it's just testing out the bamboo farm and turning this thing on and seeing if it actually works. Well, first we turn on the minecart, get that going. Just gotta make sure it doesn't get caught on this block. Did it stop? It lost momentum. Oh yeah, because I added... It got stopped, didn't it? Oh, well, it's gonna make it. Okay, well, we have to... Good thing we checked that. We have to add more momentum to it. Alright, okay, let's check the minecart once more. Okay. It's going... Okay, for some reason, that's going way faster. I think it's because those were touching the wall, and then when it touched the wall, it killed its momentum for some reason. But now it's going way faster. Boost. Yeah, it's... Okay. Next is the flying machine. We have all this bamboo. Let's hit it. Okay. It's mostly staying on the platform, too. Okay, so we launched a bunch. A bunch got launched over here. Or that was from us breaking it. Okay, I think I have to add a wall right here, because it keeps getting flung. About... I kind of want to do it like this. There, then that's a full block, and then it ends up pushing it that way. I think this is actually just the... I think we have maximized the space we are given. No pieces. We are not missing any pieces back here. And no pieces back here. Oh, that's what I was afraid of. It slipped it out. It somehow slipped out through that gap right there. Right here. So that should be perfect. Comes in and out. And if anything happens, it should just drop down there or get pushed to here. And then get picked up. Yeah, not getting stuck in the walls at all. Wow, that is literally... We have literally maximized our space. Alright, let's deactivate this. It's gonna do one more loop. Come back through. I'll deactivate the minecart quick. Come down here. Deactivate the minecart. Easy. We come back up. It should probably still be delivering, or on its way here, or on its way back. Currently on its way back. Gets the rest of the bamboo. We shouldn't be missing any pieces now. It should pick up everything that it breaks. Okay. We come over here, go down. Are we still crafting? Oh, it is caught up. Everything is caught up. Wow. And then this topper should be full. This is almost full. And then once that gets full, we should see it start going over. Okay, so everything is working. I think the last thing now is just wait until it overfills to the next furnace, and then we can just run this in the background. As soon as the cart leaves, we should see it auto-crafting. Boom. There we go. Bam, boop. There we go. Okay, let's check this one. This one's full, so now this furnace should start getting filled up. Oh my god, look at it go. Look at it go. It's filling up this furnace. Now, we just have to run it until each and every furnace gets filled all the way until the end. You might be thinking that's going to be a while, but with this setup, I think it'll actually be pretty fast. Gotta make sure I don't pick up any bamboo. But, in the meantime, while that is going now, we have to decorate this. And where's that guy? Hey, yo, what's up, my guy? Hey, but, oh! Can we keep him? I think we should keep this guy as a pet, honestly. Hey, yo, your dog bite! Oh, I got 3 little dogs. Oh my gosh. I actually just love the slime heads. The slime heads are actually the cutest, like, mob head you can get. Like, look at that. Who wouldn't want that, bro? I look like Jevin, literally. Also, I don't even need slime. Since I'm right next to a swamp, I actually just get slimes all the time. Alright, we're back. And you can see the design. I added some paintings. This isn't the final look, but you can see... I'm starting to realize... I think I'm gonna change all this out. Like, maybe texture it with just regular diorite. I have to figure out some other way to decorate this. Because for now, all white isn't really looking good. My original thought was, because over there I had the glass, and I outlined the glass with the smooth diorite, so I've kind of just been using it for everything. But, you know, this is fine, and this is fine. But I think I have to add some texturing maybe here or there. With some sort of block, but I'll figure that out later. But you can see we have our minecart hooked up and everything. And if we test it out, look at this. Boom. They both go. And then they both come back and we turned it off. And you can see, this is the third furnace, not even on yet. 64, I believe. Oh my god, it's so hard to hit that. Okay. Well, the second furnace's hopper is at like 2, 3.5 stacks. So that's that. But I think I have to texture this, and then originally I was going to make the mine cart to there, but we're out of iron because we don't have an iron farm. I think to end this episode off, we're gonna go and get our mending villager and kidnap him. Invite him. Invite him to our base. We just have to pick out a location. Do we just like put him in the slot here next to the lava? Just lock him in here. I think we'll do that. We'll just put him here. But yeah, let's go. First, let's texture this with something. Gotta figure that out. And then we're gonna go kidnap, invite our mending villager right here. And then we'll end off this episode. Alright, doing a little bit of calculations here, and I think just some polished andesite will blend it in better. I'll do it like that. Yeah, I'm already liking that way more. Alright, I think we are good. This retexture, it's never good. It's never perfect. It's never perfect. That's what I've... Oh! Okay, perfect. Yeah, I like that texture way better. Should I go add it to the glass over there? I don't think I need to. I'll go do a quick texture. And... oh, we are done. Wow. Yeah. Does make it feel better when you do it like that. The texturing on that. Okay. This is a very... the walls in here, I like... it's just so trippy, like this texturing of walls and stuff. That's still going? Wow. It works. It's working. So yeah, let's go get our villager now and put him in the wall. Oh god. Here I am, about to leave my house. And this guy has just hopped his way into one of my boats. I'm not gonna move that guy. That guy can stay there, honestly. He's just chilling. He's just sitting there. It's so funny because they don't have heads, so they just like once they're in the boat, they just don't move. That's actually just so funny. Oop. Oh, that actually looks so pretty. Like if my resource pack and stuff, this actually just looks so beautiful with the horses on the mountain. And like this mountainside is just actually pretty cool looking. Pretty beautiful. If I wasn't doing like a horror related season, I probably would have lived here, but you know, it is what it is. I can always maybe just build something here later. I wanted to show you guys this. So if we go into free camp, there is a mountaintop here with goats on it. Another huge like mountainy place with the cherry blossom biome. And then back over here is what I'm talking about. Right there. You see that? That is the new biome, the Pale Garden right there. So there is one close to us. In the first episode, I tried to like find it, but I couldn't find one. I was just searching forever. But I think what ended up happening was I ended up going into a direction. I just did a big circle around that. I'm not even gonna lie. The first time I went out and tried to find it, I did a big circle around it because I was like, I just walked in a straight direction and then turned. Oh, this is going to be a long and tedious process. Okay. Now if I break this, get in the boat. You're gonna get in this boat, buddy. Okay. Stop following me! Perfect. Alright, and then... Oh, yeah. Boop. Okay. And that guy should be in. Just like that. Easy. I'll cover him up like that. Because we do have slime spawning down here, and I don't want him to instantly die. And just having our mending village right there. Hey, yo, what's up, chump? It's like that. But, yeah, I think I'm going to call it there for the episode. I think I'm going to do the iron farm and villager breeder off camera over there by the gunpowder farm. Do that all off camera. It's just a big farm. You can look it up. It's a generic... It's going to be a generic iron farm. Everybody knows how to make an iron farm. And you can just look it up if you don't know. And then, yeah, after I do that, next episode, I'll have to think about what to do. Because right now I'm at a loss for stuff. And if you guys have any ideas of what to add to the base, comment down below. And, yeah, have a good rest of the day. Peace out, everybody. See ya.